What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new episode of Assembling Arsenal. It's been a few days since I've done one of these. I've got a little bit behind, but we are going to try and pick it back up now and get cracking on with it. So we don't actually have any trading or any purchases today, but we do have a bunch of really cool games. So we're basically just going to focus on the gameplay and the matches today and see how our players perform. But before we get started, what I do want to say is if you want a fast and reliable coin service, check out utcointraders.com. There's a link to them in the description down below. But anyway, we are coming into our first game here against a 4-2-3-1 Liga BBVA side with man of the match Courtois in goal, which is interesting. Surprised I managed to see him. He's got Falcao, he's got Benzema, he's got Xavi, Ozil, some really great players in there. But shocking start here by me, actually giving away a penalty. My defender was asleep and then jumped back up and seemed to just give away a ridiculous penalty there. But basically today we are going to be trying to play with as many of the informs that we've bought as possible. That is the inform Jack Wilshere we've picked up. We've also got inform Koscielny at the back. Next game we play with the inform Rosicky. Of course the inform Saka is staying on the bench because he cost us a massive game. I think it was a cup final or something, and he was absolutely dreadful. But Falcao steps up here for the penalty and bangs it straight down the middle. Szczesny diving just past it and not managing to get a hand onto it at all. And that made me went 1-0 down at very early on, which is not good. You kind of want to get a nice early lead, especially considering I hadn't played FIFA for like 3 days when we was recording this. So I still just wanted to try and do as best as I can to try and get back into it. But Gervinho here picked up a really nice goal, chopping away from the goalie as the ball was played into the box, and a nice finesse into the goal to bring that back to 1-0. And that was how it was at half time. Now it says 7 shots to 3 and just 51 possession, but it felt like I was absolutely dominating him. I don't know why, but it just seemed like I was all over him. I had so many times in the box, but I wasn't getting shots away more often than not. It just seemed to be I kept getting into his box, but not doing all that much with it. But 48th minute, we eventually, after ping-ponging the ball around, Gervinho actually picked up his second of the match here, and that's very rare that ever happens for Gervinho to pick up any goals, let alone 2. And they were both kind of little scrappy-ish goals, but nice, in terms of the actual finish and getting it away. Then almost instantly after that, Shamak chipped it over the goalie as well to make it 3-1 and kind of seal in our win there. And that was actually how it ended, because he decided to quit. He obviously had enough of playing and losing 3-1, and he just went out and quit. And that seems to be a common theme of this episode, some really odd quits when you wouldn't really expect it, because really you could come back from a 3-1 down with 25 minutes left of the game, but he obviously didn't fancy that, and that meant in Div 1 we went on to our first win and picked up our first 3 points. So I did actually make some changes here. I did end up bringing in Rosicky, as I said, for Santi Cazorla. I think I bought a Monreal for Gibbs, yep, and then we went into the game. Now with 3 of our informs, I believe, in the side. Yeah, I think the Rosicky, Wilshere and Koscielny are our 3 informs in there. So as you can see now, we go into this next game against this guy called Team 1, who also had a kind of Liga BBVA Spanish Prem mix. It's kind of a bit of everything going on in there. I think it had full chemistry. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't. He's also got a manager there pushing him on to 100, but it looks like a decent team. 2 centre-backs. There's a good mix with height and pace with Pepe and Piqué, and some shocking defending again there, and I don't really know what happened there. He got so lucky for it to end up dropping through to him, and he picked up a 1-0 lead. I was very annoyed to have let my concentration slip so early on and let him get his starting goal, but this was even worse than the previous game in terms of me feeling like I dominated. I can't remember if I show the stats. I don't think I do, but he ended up quitting again, which meant no result was actually given in the end, and it was just given a nothing. So it was a little bit odd for that to happen for 2 games in a row. But we went into this 3rd game now, and I kind of wanted to get a win now, just to I wanted to play a full game as well, get my contracts worth instead of people keep quitting out. But I came up against this very nice Bundesliga team. Lots of pace in it in a few parts. Royce obviously is incredible. Great back 4. Gomez up top could be very good. Kroos and Müller, I believe it was, in the 2 cams as well. A lot of times the ball will be going into the box. But chances like that happened so often in this match. It was a really weird little play session. Like the 3 games I played, it just seemed like I was having loads of chances, but I wasn't really being clinical at all and was wasting every chance I had. And then of course he went and picked up a goal here. I was on attacking at this point and then had to go on to ultra attacking after that goal, because I was just so frustrated with kept on losing chances and stuff. And then some ridiculous defending here. I just ran my left back in completely central, and that gave him miles and miles to run, and then he cut inside and obviously a deflection, and then it bounced back to his feet, and Gomez made it 2-0. And I was ultra attacking for the last 20 minutes and could not get anything out of it. He was scoring more and more more goals, and I was just making a mess of what I already had. So it ended up being 2-0. It was the only actual loss of the episode, but still very frustrating to lose a game like that when I feel like I could have done better, but I kept wasting every chance I had. I was just being I was just horrendous. I was really bad in terms of my finishing. So that is actually the end of this episode now, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. If we could get to 300 likes, that'd be absolutely amazing. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, if you want to check out my 2 latest videos uploaded to my second channel, you can check out the Watford career mode on the left on Football Manager, or you can check out Armour 2. I am going to be uploading some new episodes of these two in the next couple of days. So click on those or in the annotations on the screen, or the links in the description down below. Thanks always for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.